So this is part 2 to a video called "Woke Interviewers Getting Destroyed for 17 Minutes Straight." Recently, I actually did 1 million views on the video based upon the whole woke culture, and I wanted to dive more into it. Now, guys, if you have any videos that you think that I need to tap into, please suggest them in the comments. Also, let me know where you're located. Don't be all bougie in the comments and be all offended by anything. And we're going to get right into this, all right? Speak freely. Don't be all, bougie in the comments. Let's get it.
Up next, we have Quentin Tarantino once again, this time trolling an interviewer who tried to frame him for the so-called inappropriate and violent scenes in his movies. You're gonna love this one.
This movie's doing very well, by the way, Quentin. Why are you with us? Why did you decide to do
Why
this?
Why am I with you?
Yeah, I mean, did you decide
so it can keep doing good and to
see.
spread the Kill Bill word, especially
see.
to the San Francisco Bay Area.
But one of the things you said recently, is this true or were you misquoted, that children should see Kill Bill, advising kids to see it? Did you actually say that, or is that a misquote, Quentin?
No. It's like, if it's an R-rated movie, if their parents will take them to go see it, they'll have a blast. I actually think from 12 up, all right, is a really good audience that they will love Kill Bill. Girls will love it because they'll be empowered by it.
How are they empowered, exactly?
They'll go home, put a Uma Thurman poster on their wall and stuff. Parents gotta take them to see it, but if you're cool parents, you will do it.
Cool parents, really. Quentin, would you say this movie teaches girls to be empowered by being violent and vicious, just like boys in the movie? Would you say that's the empowerment?
It empowers women, it empowers girls by the fact that Uma Thurman is a female warrior. She's a female avenger. Right. Revenge is like one of the classic staples in drama.
I see, but a
Hamlet
lot
is
of
revenge
innocent
story,
people.
all right?
I've seen the
and
film,
to have
Quentin.
girls not be not only the girlfriends in movies, but this is a movie about women. They're not about cute girls going.
It's about killer women.
All right, with their butts
women.
and their T-shirts that stop below their before their belly button, asking permission to kick ass. These girls just kick ass. They're warriors. They live by a code of honor, and they die by that code of honor too.
And innocent people die along the way. It's about that kind of thing. Now, tell me this.
You could just tell when people are fishing, guys. Just write fishing in the comments or drop a fish emoji if you just see her fishing.
Innocent people die along the way because unfortunately, that's the story of revenge. Revenge is messy. It never works out the way you want it to.
Why the need for so much gruesome, graphic violence? Why not let us imagine
because
a little
it's so
of it?
much fun, Jan.
Really?
Get it?
Oh, really? Okay, I'd like to see you walk down the street and get attacked by some kids who've just seen your movie.
But see, Jan, you're all messed up because you're talking about real life.
Oh,
I'm talking about the movies. You got to get it straight. Now, if you want to talk about the movies, we'll talk about the movies.
Okay, and kids
at 12
can tell the difference. Kids at 12 can tell the difference. You tell their parents that, Quentin.
Guys, at 12 years old, could you tell the difference between a movie and real life? Like, let's just be realistic. Let's cut the, the BS. Could you tell the difference between real life and an actual movie? Like, you watch a movie, you see Tom Cruise, boom, I'll be back. That's not Tom Cruise, but whoever says that, right? Do you now go, I need to walk down the block and do exactly what I just seen Arnold Schwarzenegger do? And then I'm going to go, I'll do that. Common sense. It's just common sense.
I saw movies when I was a kid, all right? I saw all the movies that I'm basing my movies on are movies I saw as a kid, and kids go to a movie theater, they can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Maybe you couldn't when you were a kid, but I could.
Okay, honey. We're getting the hook. You're doing well, obviously. You're laughing all the way to the bank, and I know some parents would love to talk to you. I'm having a great time making a terrific movie that people are having fun seeing. Maybe not you, but you know what, Jan? I don't think I made it for you. I bet you didn't, and I'm glad you didn't. I'm just sorry.
Well, don't worry about that, baby.
We'll move on. You care about me.
Tell him, Quentin.
All right, Quentin. Well, look, it's your genre. You own it. It's your genre, and you own it. And that's why he's Quentin Tarantino doing so well. And this is a movie that he thinks kids should see. And I'm on the record saying I do not think kids should see it. I think adults who see it should be warned.
She probably thought she was setting him up for an easy takedown, but she clearly underestimated who she was dealing with. Tarantino wasn't having any of it. And sometimes the best way to handle these interviewers is to give them a taste of their own medicine. Just like this next one, who got absolutely owned by Samuel L. Jackson when he tried to press him about the use of a certain word in his movies. Listen closely.
But there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie, and
no, nobody, none. The word would be.
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it.
Really? Seriously?
We're not going to have this conversation unless you say it. You want to move on to another question?
Okay, awesome. I don't want to say it.
Come on,
Say it.
Will you say it?
No, fuck no. That's not the same thing.
Why do you want me to
They're
say
gonna bleep it when you say it on your show. Say it.
I can't say it. If I say it, this question it won't make air.
Okay, forget it.
Okay.
It's absolutely hilarious watching these interviewers get owned like this, especially since it's not something you see every day. But some of these interviewers just don't know when to quit. This next guy was determined to push his agenda, completely disregarding the sentiments of his guest. What he didn't realize, though, was that he was up against the greatest boxer of all time, Iron Mike Tyson.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of, you said things like before fights about your opponents, I want to punch him on the tip of the nose to drive the bone up through his brain.
You know what, can I tell you something? I was a young kid then. Yeah. I'm 43 years old, right? You're still dwelling on something I said at 20 years old, or 21 years old, or 19 years old. I'm 43. What do you want to get from this interview?
I want to see how much you've changed, Mike. You're a different person now, aren't you?
I don't know if I am or not. I don't want to be the person I was, but I don't know. Change comes in time.
Yeah.
Change comes really in time. You're irritating me now. I guess I did change because I'm not assailing you, but you're irritating me right now because I feel that you're evoking stuff from the past. That stuff is 15, 20 years ago.
But has it not made you the man you are now?
No, it didn't make me. It's just parts of life, I'm just an individual that has, I don't know, magnifying glass on me. I don't know. We don't know who you are. No one knows who you are. We see you every day. You have never been in no adversity where we could see if you're weak or strong. No one knows who you are, really. We can see you every day.
That's
but
deep.
if I put my magnifying glass on you, we will find out some things I'm sure you wouldn't want us to know about you.
Well, you've lived in this goldfish bowl, and that was your misfortune, but it was also your fortune to be one of the best-known men on the planet. You still are. What I'm trying to get at is where you are now in your head. You seem a much more relaxed, a calmer person.
I don't know. I just want to... I don't know where I'm at in life, but I just I want to win in life, and I just want to I couldn't be on television and just tell you that this is where my life is at. I'm just embarking on a life. I don't want to upset you. I don't want to upset nobody. I just stay pretty much isolated from society now. And I do my jobs and I move on with life, But my job is not being no famous guy, trying to be no rich guy. I'm trying to raise some kids, and I'm trying to. I just want them to have a healthy life, a decent, healthy life.
Mike Tyson proved that he's not just a knockout artist in the ring, but he can also drop people just as hard with his humble yet wise words. And finally, we have the one and only Snoop Dogg, who shut down a reporter for daring to question why he was late to an event, completely ignoring the fact that people have lives, things come up, and sometimes delays just happen.
You're 5 hours late here. And
man, shut the f*** up. Come on, man.
No, we just saw you on Twitter from the border.
I'm 5 hours late. I'm here to be happy I'm here and ask some real questions.
Yeah, I was just wondering why you were so late, and I saw you were twittering about you being stopped at the border.
I was late because I went to go get some chicken wings. That's why I was late. Because I wanted to go see Norway up close and personal.
People forget that these celebrities are real people.
And visit an old folks home. I went to a convalescent home.
All right, now, what I do want to speak on real quick is something that Mike Tyson said. It's real easy, guys, I think, to, judge people until you're the person that's getting judged. I think that people do have a limit. People are not supposed to be open with everybody, and that's just the glory of people. If I'm having a conversation with you and everything that we talk about, I could have the same conversation with somebody else, and there's no kind of exclusiveness with that conversation. And I think that's really what it is. When you're talking to people, it's not an opportunity to try to get them to go with your way. Sometimes you should just ask them real questions and you'll get a real answer. A lot of the people that we deal with in 2025 are opinionated and offended. They're more offended than opinionated because they don't have an opinion. They're just offended. And then when you ask them what they're offended by, they don't really break it down. They don't ever really come to grips on what it is. So for me, I'm going to keep it real. Like, we have to start just respecting other people, and that's it, and respecting them for who they is as people. forget their status in life, forget how much money they had, just respect them as for who they is. And if you're not going to respect them for who they is, then don't be mad at the way that they respond like they responded on this video. All right, if you guys like content like this, all I need y'all to do is put more in the comments, all right? This was part 2. If y'all want more content like this, I'll definitely pull it up. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the top bell, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here.